Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you guys might have seen this on your TikTok. This is what I'm gonna do. The sandwich, I thought it would taste like trash, but it came out being the most delicious sandwich ever. So, this man on TikTok, I forgot his name, I had it in my head, but I'll leave his name down in the description here, but he always had these sandwiches, and it was Italian sandwiches, and I thought it was the most dry, most nastiest sandwich. I don't know why I thought it's not nasty, but just really dry. So the setup he did was kind of just like this, and I'll show you. The way he just set it up, it just looked dry to me, but I want to say I tried this already. Here we go. Prosciutto. Nice, beautiful layers. Okay. Breaded cheese. This is what he did. He was just like chopping it down. Give you guys a good squeeze of that wet cheese. Layered it on like this. Like he layered it on like it was very unappetizing. I just want to put that out. But I just want to say, guys, if you guys never had this sandwich ever before, you layer some potatoes, tomatoes on it. You guys are legit missing out, my guy. Some fresh basil. Then, to finish it off, some olive oil. Extra virgin. Hey, there you go. One Italian sandwich done. Look at this. Cut it out. And that's how simple that sandwich was. Look at this. The most simplest thing in life can be the most delicious. There's another sandwich that he made. Fresh bread as well. Look at this. He peeled the top. And he chucked the top, which kind of hurted me. I'll eat that later, right? Mortadella. Okay. Good old mortadella. If you guys know what mortadella is, it's pretty much Italian bologna, in my opinion. That's what it tastes like. Fresh mozzarella. Okay. Nice, beautiful chunks. Here we go. That's it. There it is. And these are the sandwiches that I thought was trash on TikTok, or the Italian sandwich that I thought was trash, but it ended up being the most amazingest thing ever. So on a French bread or Italian fresh baguette, we got breaded cheese, we got some olive oil, some fresh basil, tomato, prosciutto, and that's it, guys. Breaded cheese will do. Guys, bite on this. Quick time. It's got a nice soup off of this. The most delicious thing ever. If you guys haven't had it before, pop it in your mouth. Oh, I should have got it from the back first. You know, I'm going from the back. No, I'm going from the front first. Soup off of this. Mmm. Huh. Breaded cheese. The most creamiest cheese you guys ever pop in your mouth, I promise you. That prosciutto, salty, right? It's salty in a way where that breaded cheese kind of just mellows it, you know? The chewy bread, the fresh chewy bread with fresh bruschetta, fresh basil and tomatoes in there. Mmm. Mmm. They just balance everything out. Hit it from the back. As a Canadian, or you say North American, we expect a sandwich to have mayonnaise, loads of meat, some good topping, and not like this, right? Like if you look at it, ham and cheese. A classic ham and cheese. You guys like classic ham and cheese? Just ham and cheese, right? This is Italian style ham and cheese, but with the freshest ingredients ever, like fresh mozzarella cheese, fresh mortadella, and a fresh baguette, you guys? Super off this. The saltiness from the ham, okay? I myself, back in the day, I always thought this. Every time I eat Italian ham, or any types of Italian cold cuts, I always thought to myself, why was it so salty? The reason why it was so salty is because I didn't know how to eat it. Okay? The reason I didn't know how to eat it is just the reason because as a Canadian, I always load up my ham. It is salty in a bit, but it's not salty compared to Italian hams, in my opinion. And I always made Italian sandwiches or sandwiches with Italian meats, like how I did with American or Canadian sandwich, you know? Where's here? Oh. It's just balance. After watching that video, you guys might see it. He's all over the TikTok making sandwiches. Just like this. Nice and simple. Let's just say this. If you look at this and you think it's trash, and you feel like it's probably really dry, it's not, my guy. Me? I'm trying to sell you guys something. I'm not trying to sell you anything, right? Me as a guy who loves mayonnaise on my sandwiches. I even doubted this sandwich in the beginning. I thought this sandwich was gonna be dry. The most driest thing you ever pop in the mouth. Most unflavorful thing in your mouth. But I think in the Italian mindset of their cuisine, the simpler the better, the fresher, even better. Okay. Like, look at their pizzas. Simple. Look at the pasta. Simple. Simple and fresh. But then you compare it to American Italian, right? Heavy. Italian sandwiches, American style, heavy. You know, it's heavy. What else do you guys have? Pizzas, sandwiches. I kind of just think it's like this. American Tex-Mex, American Italian style, American food is different. It's all different. In my opinion, pho does not taste like pho back in Canada and America. Pho back in America and Canada, it's way more complex, which I still love. It's way more complex than the pho here in Vietnam. Vietnam, it's more simpler. Oh man. Just like this. Now it makes me think, is it just North America that does their twist and take on the original cuisine? Think about it.